Welcome to the first episode of a series of videos I'm going to be bringing to my social media. I'm out here with Woody. We're walking, enjoying the evening fresh air. Had a bit of rain earlier, and I will be talking. So this is going to be Walkie Talkies. Come boy. Last week, or the weekend just gone, I rode the Big Bonds bike ride where we were raising money for our friend and colleague Lisa. And brilliant event. Started from Yateley all the way to Wareham via all 10 Bonds barber shops. And the training for that took me on some personal journeys, some lessons learnt. So 4 weeks before the ride, we went on a little training ride from I went from Basingstoke to Yateley, met up with two lads, and then we went from Yateley to Winchester, as that was the first leg of the Bonds bike ride. And from my house to Yateley, we're talking 18 miles. And then about 35 miles in total, I was struggling, really struggling. So much so I nearly said to the two guys I was riding with, I'm done. I'm gonna go home. I'm finished. But I powered through, struggled through, should I say, and we made it to Winchester. I had always planned to get the train home to get back to my family and spend the day with them, and the two guys rode back home to Yateley, so fair play to them for that. But it taught me a big lesson that day, and that lesson was to not be reactive when it comes to fueling, physically fueling yourself with the food and fluid that goes into your body. As I say, I got to 35 miles. I hadn't eaten breakfast, and there's me wondering why I'm struggling. It's a big, big lesson that day. Make sure we are fueling ourselves with the sufficient amount of nutrients for the activity we will be carrying out. Fast forward a month, I made sure I had a decent breakfast, made sure I was eating pretty much every 45 minutes to an hour, make sure I had my fluids, my electrolytes, and absolutely smashed the ride. So that's the importance of fueling. But it's not just the physical fuel that you put in your mouth that's important. I knew I was going to finish that bike ride. 128 miles. There was no other outcome for me because of the beliefs that I was telling myself. Now that is another type of fuel, and people don't really take that seriously. A lot of people have a negative story or mindset about their ways. And there's one thing I've learned, and there's two types of people: those who think they can and those who think they can't. And the secret there is they're both right. If you think you can, you'll find a way. If you think you can't, you'll find an excuse. So there's something for you to take forward into the rest of your week. Just remember, if you think you can't, you'll find an excuse. See you next time.